Hi, this is Mike Green. We're at the NAMM Show 2014 and we're showing Realivox Blue. Realivox Blue is a solo vocalist. And based on which key switch I hit, that was bomb. If I hit this next key switch, then she'll sing do. Or the ooh. Now we've also included a legato mode, so which is recorded transitions between notes to make it sound smoother. Or ah. Now these are all features that already exist in the existing Realivox The Ladies set that we have, that we released about a year ago and was actually debuted on Sonic State. But what makes Realivox Blue different is that we've added another mode here, which is our word and phrase builder, where you can type in your own consonants, your own vowels, to make your own words. Like for instance, let's do a word where we start with S, then we'll do a and then we'll do an N. So now she sings this. Son. Now, as I've done that, you can hear that she's saying son. But one thing that's interesting about this is that when we recorded these different vowels, I realized that when she sings an S or son, you can't just tack an S onto an ah. It actually sounds odd. It has to be S into actually a son. The same thing, bon, it has to be a B onto the on that went with the B. So when we recorded this, it's actually 12,000 samples that went into this. With the Realivox The Ladies set, each woman in that set had only 3,000 samples. This is 4 times the number of samples just to get all these. Similarly, with the C or so, you can't use the same S for a C or a so, because if you hold your mouth, C is different than so. They actually sound different when you do this. So let's put in another word. This time I'm going to put in and we'll see what we got here. Save that on this key switch. So we've got so.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, it is. In fact, some woman was asking me earlier, who's the best looking guy in this place? So she answered. Oh, I'm cheap, aren't I?
Yeah, that's a guaranteed front page.
Guaranteed front page, that's right. I'm shameless that way. So now we'll add one more word. We'll put an S, then maybe a T, then maybe an A, and then...
Is this the same thing as folk talk, or like folk talk?
Vocaloid?
No, not Vocaloid, the same thing that you...
Oh, Botox, that I think that was East West Choirs had. It's similar, except it's a more intuitive thing, and it's going to actually sound like the word... I was going to say it actually sounds like the words that you wanted it to sound like, but I don't mean that as a cheap shot. To my good friends at East West. So anyway, we just typed in S-T-A-T. Let's see what we get. So if we are in legato mode, then we can play something like this. Again, we're shameless. What's going to happen with this is right now we can only do single words, but when this is released, which will be in about 3 weeks, it'll be mid-February of 2014, you're going to be able to do actual phrases so that you can do something like sing the Sonic State all in one shot instead of having to do one thing. And it will also be a connected legato between the different words, so it will sound a little bit more natural instead of split the way that it is right now. There are a few other features on this, but you can check our website, not right this minute, but fairly soon we'll have the details on there at realitone.com. My name is Mike Green. Thank you for watching.
Well, are you saying how much it is?
You know, I always forget something. I should write a script. This is going to be $149. It's going to be a Contact player library, so you don't need to own Contact. It will actually work with the free player, so you don't need to own anything else, which is going to be VST, audio units, whatever. It runs on any sequencer.
What sort of size download are we talking?
It's 2 gigabytes, 12,000 samples, but since most of those samples are actually a lot of those are pretty short samples, so it doesn't take as much memory. That's compressed, by the way. It's actually 3 megabytes if it's, or 3 gigabytes would be a larger library. It's 3 gigabytes if it's uncompressed, but when we put it into the Native Instruments compression scheme, it's 2 gigabytes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mike.
Great, thank you.